It's time for Talking Habs live game hangout of the Montreal Canadiens. Here's your hosts, Rick and Matt. Hey everybody. Oh, I'm enjoying my own work. Hey everybody, welcome to Talking Habs. We got the Montreal Canadiens at Buffalo for game 2 of the season. Hopefully a better showing than last night's game against Toronto. So we'll see. Matt's not here tonight. It is his night off. And that was our new intro. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And hopefully it doesn't get flagged. That shouldn't. But yeah, I made that today. Let me know what you guys thought of that. I'm very curious to see. Let's see who's here. Daryl Adams. Rick, do you know when Mike Hoffman will return for the Habs? Should be about another week. Yukon, too late. You got to do that guess in the game. The pregame show. Excuse me. Hope for a W. Me too. Hey, Matt Outdoor, how's it going? Where can you watch it? Bilasport. Bilasport. Type that into your browser. You should be able to get it. See, I got a little bit of sound tonight because it's just me. So, TSN, yeah. I think he's asking online. So we'll see. So hopefully it'll be a good game. It's Buffalo. It should be a good game for Montreal. I mean, should be. We'll see what happens. But, I mean, literally, it's Buffalo. They should be fine. Sorry. We're too late. Also, the guesses can only come in through on the pregame show now. And I've announced this. This is not something that I'm making up now. But, yeah, if you want to make a guess for the game, you got to make it on the pregame show. I apologize, but, yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. What I can do though, because you guys are a long time, I'm going to take your guesses. I will. But please, we gotta do them all in there. It's easier for me. It's hard to go all over the place to look for them, but I will take Yukon and Babe. I will take them. So I apologize that I said that I wouldn't, because that was just stupid of me. And let's see, Much of Petrie and Bye-Bye. 5-2. Coffee, Montreal. Caulfield. Okay, but I am cutting it out at ASE. ASE, he's also good. He's a Leafs fan, but he's a good guy. 6-1 Buffalo. Give me a Cousins. 6-1 Buffalo. I mean, now you're being ridiculous. But, hey, you're allowed. Oh, we're going to go through their line. I guess beginning of the season, everyone's home openers, all the introductions. What are you going to do? Gabriel Delaporta, how's it going, buddy? Been a while. How's it going? Good to see you here. Yes, H2O water, I will get yours. What do you got? 4-3. And to Foley. Gotcha, buddy. I'm a nice guy. What can you do? It'll bite me in the ass because one of you guys will win, and it'll be like, I could have saved $10. No, it's okay. It's not a big problem. It's because you're all long time regular. Roger, I see you. I'm going to get yours in too. I can guarantee you, once the puck's dropped, I'm not doing that. That was always the rule. 6-1. And Caulfield. Yeah, I'm going to do that too, H2O. ASC, 100% I understand. Don't worry. I said you're a good guy. You're a Leafs fan, which we won't hold against you because now you're a good guy. So I get it. I would be doing the same thing, as you know. Steven, Chicago. I got to make a song for you. Chicago in the house. H2O water, yes, he does, because he's respectful when he's here. That means he respects, because he wouldn't be respectful if he wasn't. So there's no problem. Just remember, doesn't matter who you're a fan of. Everyone's welcome here as long as we're all civil to each other. You can cheer for your team. That's fine. Just be civil about it, and I don't care. Because it's life is. I don't know. I don't only just know Habs fans. So yeah. Anyways, stupid. I have to even explain that. Petty, I'll take yours because same reason for everybody else. 3-1. Devo. Gotcha. Yeah, Brady signed. I talked about it in the pregame show. He signed for 7 years, $8.214 million AAV. I'm naked. I'm not really naked. It's his name. I think Canadiens will make it to playoffs this year. I think it really is going to depend on how many games Price plays. If he misses a lot of time, I think maybe not. If Montembeault is really good and Price misses a lot of time, and that could make a difference. So we'll see. I don't know. I say right now I'm leaning at no. Hey, thanks, man. H2O water. Absolutely. Hey, Bob Cannon, how's it going? Game day in Habland. Bring on the Sabres. Let's go. Price back before Christmas? That would be really good. But still, even that's 3 months. So that's a significant amount of time. So we're going to have to see. Oh, Tom Kerber's died. Didn't he die a little bit ago? Yeah, they're announcing guys who died this year. Hey, Andre, how's it going? We're doing the draw in the intermission. Don't forget, you're in the draw. I think. No, wait, I got you mistaken for Andrew Carpe. I can't pronounce it. Sorry, buddy. But how's it going? Nice to see you. Petty, I've got yours. Don't worry. I marked it down. All right. I'm going to join. Who's part H2O? I'm joining you. Huzu, how's it going, man? You're all coming in and late, but really, in the next couple of weeks, it's only going to be in the pregame show. But you guys are all good guys, so let's see what you got there. 3-2. And Drew getting the first goal again. Yeah, no, Montembeault starting. I knew that. I knew it last night. I said he's going to start. It made sense. It wouldn't have made sense if he doesn't start. Huzu, no problem. It's okay. That's why I'm going to take you guys your guesses because it's true. Everybody's got to remember how it works. So no worry for now, but in a few weeks, I'm going to put my foot down. Until then, I'm nice. Hey, Frank Johnson, how's it going, man? Thank you, H2O water. I try, although some people recently said no, but I think they were wrong, but I appreciate that. Matt Greer, you know what? I was just I haven't seen you in a while, and you're in the draw in the first intermission, so don't forget, Matt, because you're a member. So I'm going to obviously take your pick. But really, in a couple of weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. 4-1, Drew. Daryl Adams, I will take yours too. Unless, well, didn't you get one in the first in the pre-game show? Anyway, I'll take it since I'm doing this. But as soon as the puck's dropped, Bob, you're changing your score. You got 3-1 Petrie. I didn't even see it. Good thing you put that up there. What's your new one? No, it's Montembeault is starting. Bob. Gotcha, Joe Habs. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. I'm naked. Okay, I see it there. 4-2. You got to give me a goal scorer. First goal scorer of the game. Got to have both, or you cannot win. Bob, are you changing your score? I don't want to lose. What you had? What 3-1 with Petrie? I'm gonna put your original one. If you're changing it, I'll change it. But okay, so when these national anthems are over, that's when it stops. I'm not gonna take any after that. Okay, everybody. So if you haven't given a score for guess the score, do it now because it's almost gonna stop. Mary Jo Fleming. I haven't seen your name up there. Hi, Mary. Hang on, I'm getting it. Mary Jo has 5-2 with Suzuki. I'm naked has Gallagher for the goal. Gotcha, buddy. Bob's going 4-3 Sabres with Petrie. All right, Bob. Trader. No, I didn't say trader. Why did I say that? Nah, no problem. You can take whoever you want. Steven, gotcha, man. Uh, 5-1 with Anderson. Gotcha, buddy. Joe Habs, no problem. I'm going to actually mark it down that you changed it from the original guess so that I don't make a mistake. There you go. No problem. Hey, what, man? Hey, Bob. Something wrong? It's going to be one of these long anthems, I see. I think she's on downers. I'm not sure, though. Gotta give her a little, what's it that gives you wings there? I can't even think of the name. She needs some wings. Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings. She should have drank a Red Bull. She's cute and all, but I don't know. And her voice is okay, just she's really slow. Habs not playing back-to-back on the road, starting a rookie goalie, so I'm going with Buffaloes tonight. I'm not. No, you're not a traitor. I was joking. I was joking. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, all those things in account, and they should still beat Buffalo. But hey, like I said, everybody's allowed to make whatever guess they want. That's fine. All right, so it's over. No more guesses. And listen, Bob, you could be right. I don't know. I'm hoping you're wrong because if Buffalo beats them tonight, that's not good. So I'm hoping that's not what we get. I'm going to do my best to do some play-by-play and color. I'm alone tonight, so we'll see how that works. And anybody who wonders, no, I cannot show the game. I cannot turn the volume up any more than it is because of copyright issues. I took enough of a chance on that intro that I ran. I'm going to see the pregame show, no problem so far, no copyright issue with what I did. Let's see if because that one's a little longer. We'll see how it goes. All right. They're about to drop the puck. Who we got facing off? I think it's Evans, and he wins the draw. It's in Buffalo zone. Buffalo up to the neutral zone, gets into Montreal's. Sherratt clears it out with a little lob, goes into Buffalo's defensive zone, and one of their players I don't know who their players are by number, so Buffalo is an unknown for me. Shot goes wide on Montembeault from Olofsson. I imagine for most of these guys, if they score, it'd be like their first NHL goal. Yeah, it's a joke, but I mean, they're not. This is not a great team. Suzuki wins the draw. It's behind the net. Tossed up to Suzuki, but he sort of lost it, but Toffoli. Toffoli had picked it up but lost it. It's behind the net, and it's popped out to the side and out into the neutral zone and into Montreal's corner. Sherratt's got it. He rings it around the other side, and they get it to the line, but Buffalo keeps it in. And, yeah, it was right in front of the net, and they cleared it up into the neutral zone. Buffalo's defensemen now have it in their zone, and they come up over their line, over the red line, and then a flip up, and they go for a change. Montembeault has it behind his net, dumps it off to the defense. He passes it to the other side, and they come up. It's Drouin over to Anderson on the other wing, and it goes into the corner, and it's offside. I'm naked. As I said, no, cannot do that. Believe me, I wish I could. I really do, because, how many more people would come in if you could see the game? But can't do that. That's why nobody does, because it's instant copyright issue. And they could actually not only take the stream down, but take your channel down for doing that. So, no can do. Zombie Jesus. What stream would we be without having Zombie Jesus pooping and watching? A shot on Montembeault, save from a bit of a bad angle, but not a hard shot. It's their line 4 that was out. Their line 4 actually got an offensive opportunity. I'm naked. Me too. Believe me, me too. I freaking hate copyright laws, but I have no choice but to respect them. I'm starting to use a little bit of some clips here and there because I'm learning how I'm allowed to use it. So you can do a little bit, but man, the NHL is tough. And when they find you doing something that they don't like, they're on your case all the time from then on. So I don't need them looking at me for any reason. Is Mark Bergevin a zombie because he's pooping and watching? Yeah, I don't know. Mark Bergevin, listen, that contract with Suzuki, that was a good contract. It's evident by what Tkachuk got. And, I mean, they're similar players as far as impact to their team, and I get that. But still, shows you that the Suzuki contract was a good one. As long as he performs, but it's the same for Tkachuk. So far, so good. Montembeault with that save on Caggiula. Thing that I don't know. I mean, I would think Montreal would be in their zone more. So let's hope this is like, yesterday's game, Montreal first 10 minutes kind of dominated the Leafs and then it went downhill. Well, let's hope this happens here too. Because we're 17:40 left in this period and there is no score and they're not giving the shots on this feed that I've got. So I don't know the shots, which sucks. I don't like that. All right. In their zone, Armia has it in the corner. He dumps it up along the boards, and I don't see the number who gets it out. I think that's Evan. No, it was Toffoli. Buffalo has it in their corner. They're coming up along the boards in the center of the ice. He rings around, skates with the puck, passes it over to the side to his partner, and he comes up over the line with a pass that gets away from the intended target, goes all the way into the corner, and it becomes an offside, I think. I'm sure this is an American feed that they have. I'm watching tonight, and it's challenging. Under 17 minutes to go. Puck is thrown all the way down along the boards. That's an icing against Buffalo. Smart comes back, touches it, and it's going to go back the other way. Come on, boys. They're in the offensive zone. Buffalo wins the draw. Behind their net, up to the right side, cross ice. And the Canadiens player just knocked it backward into their zone. I don't know who that is that has it. Passed up along the right side boards. It's dumped, ringed around the boards to Foley. I guess that was Suzuki. Suzuki has it now behind the Buffalo net. His little shot hit the net and bounced back up to Buffalo player. They're over the line through center ice, but Montreal steals it back, and Caulfield behind the net rings it around the boards up to the point, and Buffalo gets it, but Caulfield gets it back because it bounced, and it bounced back to the Buffalo player. And guess what? It bounced back to the Habs player. They keep it in, and then they give it up. Still in Buffalo's zone, though. Right now it's behind the net. Habs chasing the puck. Buffalo gets it out. Through the neutral zone, they kind of dump it at Montembeault. He shovels it off to the right. And Montreal comes up along the boards with it into Buffalo's zone and kind of gets stuck along the boards. Buffalo's got it now. Their pass through the center ice gets intercepted by Montreal, and then it gets picked up by Buffalo. Right now it's in center ice. Dvorak with it. Over to Drouin. No, that's Anderson on the left for some reason. Anderson behind the net along the boards, and he gets knocked up outside the blue line at the center ice. Buffalo carrying it into the corner, and it gets stolen by Montreal. Over the line, right at the red line, bounced back by Buffalo, back up to the red line, but Buffalo's carrying it this time. They dump it off to the side, and Montreal kind of knocks it away, and it goes all the way back behind Buffalo's net. Joe Habs, you got to keep doing it. You got to learn that site. Scroll down. Click off where it sends you one or two times, and then scroll. You'll see a window that you can play it. You got to get used to using that one. But it works. Suzuki is only one player. He has a bunch of guys who will have to sign, and he won't be able to keep them all. Losing KK is not getting it locked up last year was stupid. It got us Dvorak. If Dvorak really performs well and turns out to be the player that we're expecting him to be, then it's not stupid because he made up for it. I agree, actually, it was kind of stupid, but, I mean, they made up for it. A penalty, I don't know to who. Is it Montreal's got a penalty or what? They don't. Paquette. Montreal on the PK. Is it Paquette? Who got the penalty? Why did Paquette get a penalty on what they showed? I have no idea. I don't know what feed you're watching, but this is American, and they don't know how to cover hockey very well, if you ask me. Evans lost the draw to Buffalo. Buffalo, the shot that doesn't get through. They have it there. They got the puck in the slot, back up to the defenseman. He rings it or passes it back to the guy on the boards, and he loses it. He loses it in the slot. Comes all the way down. Shorthanded attempt. Evans with a shorthanded attempt, saved by Anderson. Buffalo comes back into Montreal zone, and they start setting up. Back to the point, over to the left side. A cross-ice attempt that gets sort of intercepted, bounced around. Buffalo still has it back at the point, over to the other point. Shot from the circle, saved Montembeault. Puck goes out of play. So whistle down. We got a face-off just in front of Montembeault. I don't know what side yet. Buffalo uses Dowling on the wing. No, but I know he's first line. He's lefty on the first pairing. So I doubt they're using him on as a forward. Not in this game. Do I do all the games, Triggerman? All the games. Okay, so the puck's back and Buffalo's behind the net. Guy has it behind the net waiting for his buds to set up, and he comes up over the line with it, pass, and the guy's carrying it right to the net, comes around to the other half wall, back to the point, over to the right half wall, shot scored. 1-0 power play goal, Buffalo. Okposo gets Buffalo's first goal of the season, and Montreal is on their heels right now by an AHL caliber team, and I'm not too happy with what I'm seeing. Power play goals. You can't blame the goalie. He was screened. So good shot by Okposo. Yeah. 13 minutes left, just over in the period. 1-0 Buffalo. I do not know the shots on goal. Well, I don't know if we can blame this on who we can blame this on right now. The game's not over. A lot of time left. I wouldn't make any judgments yet. If they lose tonight, I'm almost guaranteed. If Franco, if you're out there, we're going to see our first firing and targeting. Gallagher over the line, shoots. Stopped by Anderson. Puck goes into the corner and then along the boards. Shot at the point. Well, it goes way wide. Another shot goes way over the net, pops down. Buffalo has it. They're fighting for it along the boards now. I think it's the Suzuki line out there. No, Gallagher's out there, so third line. Caulfield's out there. Don't understand this. Have they juggled lines? Caulfield's out there with Evans and Gallagher. Buffalo penalty coming up. Montreal going on the power play. No, RPM, I'm on Bila Sport. They've got an MSG feed. I don't know. I'll go look for another feed in the first intermission after the draw. But for right now, I'm going to stick with this. So far, not looking great. No, not looking very good at all. Only 18 people in the room. That's not looking very good. If you're having a good time, please give a thumbs up. And you can consider subscribing and ring the bell and even taking a membership, which is on the join button underneath the window. And let's hope Montreal comes back from this break and starts to turn it around the way Toronto did last night. There's no way Buffalo should be even beating them by a goal early on. There's just no way you'd think that this should happen. So, knock wood that they turn it around here. Because it's very disappointing. I guess that's what I'm getting. RPM is Buffalo's feed. I would imagine that's what I'm getting. The American feed. Anderson should be playing with Suzuki. Maybe move Caulfield to left wing on that line. Toffoli will be more productive on the third line. I don't know. They might have adjusted with Caulfield moving to the third line. Like, I don't know. But let's see. Power play coming up. All right. Face off to the right of Anderson. Not really. Sort of won by Montreal because they ended up with the puck, but weird. Shot from the point. Oh, puck loose in front. They don't get their hands on it. It comes out of the over the line because it hit the linesman. Good. This time the linesman it hit and it worked for us. Dvorak coming in over on the left side. He lost it, but it's still in. Armia cross ice to nobody, but picked up by I can't see who. Anderson, that's who picked it up. Weidman has the puck. Armia from the left side, shot, saved by Anderson, goes to the right side. Back to Weidman, back to the right side. Back to Weidman. Over to Armia on the left. Back to Weidman. Over to Armia. Cross ice pass gets. Come on. Too loud. Sabres send it all the way down the ice. They don't even show the power play time. Like it's crazy. What kind of a feed is this? They don't know anything about it, man. Okay, Montreal over the line. That was Caulfield. Puck comes around the boards and out again. Chased by Petry's being chased. Keeps the puck in. Caulfield. Over to Petry. He misses it. He picks it up over the line. Comes back. Now, Caulfield over the line with it. Cross ice passes all over the place. Puck comes back to the point and out. Nobody was there. Power play looks like shit. Come on. Power play's over. At least they're getting some sustained pressure, but I mean, they're not doing anything with it. Buffalo gets it. They're going to come out now. Triggerman, you might be right. Marion Catholic. Power play was crap against the Leafs, too. Yeah, I know. I can't pronounce. Mudfakru? Azizan. Sorry if I butchered your name. How does it keep getting louder? Eight minutes left. RPM, yeah, but soon. And sometime in early November or mid-November, they're opening the border. So maybe that'll change then. $7:40 left. Hey, Elio, haven't seen you in a while. What's up with you, man? I'm good. Triggerman, on the power play, Caulfield otherwise is the right wing. But on the power play, they put him on the left side. But I get what you're saying. Shot on net. Anderson makes the save. Buffalo comes out through the neutral zone into Montreal zone, passing it around. Shot. I'm not even getting it. Shot now. It went wide. They keep it in at the point. Guy works into the towards the net. Shot didn't get through from Asplund. Puck comes all the way down, doesn't go far enough for icing. Okay, the D has it. It passes to the other side. Passed it up over the line on the left side, and he works his way in. Cross ice. Save Montembeault. Back in Montreal's corner. And Montreal rings around behind the net, and they get it out with a lob into Buffalo's zone. No icing. Comes all the way back, but Buffalo has it. They pick it up, and they come out. It's lobbed up and into Montreal's corner, and there is a whistle for it being either offside or for something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Armia was there, honestly. I think Price is history. They say he'll be back by Christmas. I don't know if that's history, because he's going to be out for a few months. Armia can play on the power play. Price didn't quit on his team. I don't want to see that said. No. That did not happen. If you say that, you didn't read what happened. Price did not quit on his team. That's ridiculous, Triggerman. Hey, Joey, I'm doing good. You? Yeah, RPM. Yeah, you're going to be able to go because mid, like on the 14th or the 17th of November, the U.S. is opening the border to fully vaccinated Canadians. Marion from Europe. Wow. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that you came in and all the way from Europe. Commercial break. Wow, I'm surprised that someone would say that Price quit on his team. Really? You got to go read what's up. I talked about it. I don't know. I never said he quit. What he's done is it'll allow him to continue playing once he comes back. Otherwise, he would have had to quit, literally. So I don't know the problem. Commercial break. I hate commercial breaks. So far, not impressed with Montreal at all. I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of worrisome what's going on there with their offense and their defense. Their defense is just porous right now. To allow Buffalo in the way they are, there's something wrong. And it's just beginning of the season, they're not fully there yet. It could just be that. Still only the second game, but it's Buffalo, and they shouldn't be doing this. RPM, absolutely. I mean, look at Drouin. He needed to go away and do it. He didn't quit on the team. He couldn't contribute anymore. There's a difference. Anyway, we're back. Face off. Won by Montreal. And it's whistled down already. Something happened. Took them a while to decide that wasn't a good face off. I guess Buffalo on that one because it's was behind their net. They come out with it along the boards, up into Montreal zone. Two guys against three. Tried to center a centering pass that it hit a skate, I think, and bounced the other way. Anyway, puck is now out of the zone. Buffalo has it. Their D has it. up to I'm slow tonight. Montreal in there with a shot. Went high and up into the nets. Oh, yeah. Did it hit the post? Yeah. Post and then boom, right off and up into the stands. Well, there's netting there, so into the netting. Five minutes left. Yeah, good way to put it, RPM. You're right. Okay, well, listen, we'll agree to disagree on that, Triggerman. Four and a half minutes left. I mean, I had a conspiracy theory about it that I was talking about at the end of the pregame show, but I don't think I want to talk about it here. I'm not big on conspiracy theories anymore. Leafs losing 1-0 to Ottawa, 5 minutes left in the first. Well, isn't that weird, eh? Although, doesn't Ottawa have kind of a similar thing with the Leafs as they do with Montreal? So, I don't know. It's a worrisome thing to see them play this way against Buffalo for a full first period. The D has to tighten up. Elio, yeah. I mean, it's only second game, so it could just be that. So I don't know. We'll see. Too early to judge, but I did say if they lose to Buffalo, it's not good. Yeah, I don't know if that Price's problem is that the same as Dano's. I wouldn't think it's the same thing. And Drouin, well, we know what his problem was. He talked about it. Mitch, yeah, we do. We look scattered defensively, very sloppy still defensively. I honestly, I don't know what's up. I hope in the second period they come back out looking better. And I hope I can find a much better feed than this one. Oh, wait, I just realized I can get the other feed. Where am I? Come on, baby, give me the right feed. Yeah, that's not it. No, it doesn't want to give it to me. What's with that? Sorry, guys, I screwed myself. So you gotta wait a second until I find what I need. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Huh? Very weird. Oh, there we go. So we got 3:23 left in the first. Ay. I don't know if it's the team or the coach. I can't tell yet. Oh, I don't know that Galler's not happy on the third line. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't think he's that type of a guy. The motivation, it's what it looks like. They're playing sloppy and kind of lackadaisical. Like, I don't get what's going on. Scored. 2-0. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. This is crazy. I want to see what happened. Romanov without his stick. What? I mean, that went through Montembeault's arm and his body. That's his fault. No holes, no goals. We heard that a lot from Jeff last year. It's true. Who's the best player that's out in Montreal? Their best player's not out. I'm trying to think. If you mean Weber, that as the captain and the best player, I don't know. Penalty to Montreal coming up with 1:53 left in the period. Weidman with hooking call. I don't know what to say, guys. There's no mask there. They're in Buffalo. No masks required. Here we go. Let's see what they do on the power play. COVID's not gone. No. Trigger man, still, it's not an excuse. They've had time to bond. They've had time to do it. They're professionals. This shouldn't be how they play. I mean, but you could be right. I mean, anyway, still only the second game. They're just not gelled yet. And lots of game left. I mean, 2 periods left to play. Come on. So. All right, 31 seconds left in the period. Well, we got more time for more than one run. Depends how they do it. Got to the point. Did it come out? No. Shot from the slot. Just went wide. Comes all the way down to end the period. 7 seconds left on the power play for them. Start next period. Joe Habs, the coach, did not lose the room. It's 2 games into a season. Come on. Montembeault, yeah, I mean, the defense isn't good in front of him, though. So. Hi. Oh, there's period number 1 down. Okay, so we got a draw for a hat. Got to draw for a hat to do, and I got to do something. What else did I have to do? I got to change. No, the feed. I don't know if there's a better feed. I'm gonna look and see. No, because the other one doesn't want to come up, so that's not gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna draw for a hat. So it's a giveaway for everybody that's donated to the channel through memberships and through super chat and super stickers. And so we're going to draw. This is something I do regularly. So any of that today, if anybody gives any donations or takes a membership, you get into the giveaway. If you do take a membership every month, since you get charged every month that you're a member, you get an entry into the draw. So we've got a whole bunch of names. Whole bunch. And they're all scattered, and I ain't going to look. So I need a drum roll thing, right? That's not one, by the way. That's the tag on the hat. All right. Here it comes. Nope. There we go. Habs Guru. Habs Guru 21. You are the winner of this hat. Well, not this one, but this. I have more. It's over in the other room. Habs Guru is going to win a hat. Habs Guru. Some Habs Guru hype in the room. Habs Guru hype. Hey, some giveaway hype. Yay. Habs Guru, congrats. I think he's here. He was here in the pregame show. Rob Fry was the last winner of the hat. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Oreo guy, if we miss the playoffs and Carolina makes it, I will be so mad. We'll have to give up the higher pick. No, the pick is protected. If they finish in the bottom 10, the pick is protected. Oh, there's Habs Guru. There you go, man. Congrats. So I don't know if I have your. So send me an email. Send me an email with your stats there, or your address, and I will be sending this out on next Friday. Depending if I go shopping Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever I go, I'm going to send it out that weekend. So, and I will send you an email back to confirm and give you a tracking number. So send me an email. So congrats. Awesome. So it's this hat. I'll probably throw some cards or something in there as an extra, but it's this hat. It's I think I already signed it, and then I'm gonna put a little note for you. So there you go. That's the gift, and this will be the same thing that's gonna be the next giveaway as well. So any donations in any form, and all the members get entered into the next draft. Pick, and there's an entry for every month. And I'm going to dump all the names now because I don't want to have to worry about them all falling out. And there you go. And now the hat can go back. There you go. Yay, Habs Guru. Yeah, no problem. There's no rush, Habs Guru. Just send me an email when you got the opportunity to do it. Larry Mice. That's a good way to put it. I don't think it's a chemistry problem, though. We saw in the preseason, and we saw in even the first game against Toronto, the first two lines have chemistry. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong here. I'm only going to say this. There's still 2 periods to play. They could come out in the second period looking totally different. Let's see what happens. This is worrisome. RPM, exactly, right? It's only game 2. He has not lost the room. That's almost impossible to lose the room back quickly. He has not lost the room. They need to get adjustment. They need some adjusting. Something's not working. It's like defense is really sloppy. Mitch Hoffman should be back next week if he's on pace. So that'll be happening. That he'll be on the power play. I mean, it could happen with Romanov Triggerman, but yeah, the D is right now is not very good, and this is the problem. And with a porous defense like that, obviously Montembeau's not going to look as good as he's not. He's not Jake Allen. That's number one. So he's going to get exposed when the defense isn't good, and they're not good right now. So we need to put Brooks in over Paquette next game. Yeah, I'd like to see how Brooks does. Yeah. Matteo is a Buffalo fan. Let's go Buffalo. Well, right now Buffalo is like, I don't know how, but they're looking better than Montreal. That's without a doubt. I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense, but it's happening. With the team that they're putting on the ice, Buffalo, I don't know. Even if it's the second game, it's still shameful for Montreal to lose like this to an AHL caliber team. True. Weaker defense is to be expected, but I mean, they're really looking porous, so they got to tighten that up. It's only the second game. I would expect they will be tightening that up within the next, that's what they're working on. And only 6 preseason games, 2.5 weeks of training camp. It's not a lot. Remember that. So the first 10 games of the season, they're still learning and getting adjusted, kind of like in training camp. That's how I look at it. It's still, though, this should be a crappy team here in Buffalo, and they're definitely outplaying Montreal right now. Pretzels are making you thirsty? Drink something. Stronger offense is expected, and it's not shown yet. That's another good point. Saltwater is Craig Anderson always does well against Montreal, but he's 41. He's on also should be a porous defense in front of him. But hey, listen, they're playing better than Montreal right now. And there's no excuses to make other than Montreal's defense isn't playing very well. So they got to tighten that up. Let's see what happens in the second period. I mean, I'm expecting Montreal to come out looking better. I hope I'm not disappointed by it. I got to write down that. By the way, we had the first goal was by, I guess nobody won. What's his name? Okposo. I'm sure nobody took Okposo. Whoever did take Buffalo, nobody took Okposo. Or whoever, whatever. It's right. It's not tied to Buffalo. Nobody took Okposo. Nobody did on there, so I don't have to worry about that. Tank for a right? Yeah. They shouldn't be tanking for anything, but if it happens that they finish in the bottom 10, let's hope they win the lotto. Bob Cannon Greg says Craig Anderson is a former Guelph Storm. We beat Boston more often than Buffalo. I get it. That's true, but this is not. I mean, Eichel's not there. There's the Ristolainen's gone. These are the names that I know. The goalie. This is not the same team, but hey, maybe there's just something there, right? We don't do well against. Maybe Buffalo's the Detroit Red Wings and Ottawa Senators this year. We can't beat them, even though they're crap. ASE, how bad is the score? If we got right, you'd name your next kid after him. Mitch, you're not having 8 more kids. I thought you're like in your 40s or more than that. You having kids? Bob, but even in the offensive zone, I mean, they're okay, but again, not Not able really to pull the trigger. Like I was expecting more shots on goal. Um, there's still a lot of game left, so we'll see if they can come back against the Leafs. If you remember, shots on goal. I think halfway through the first period they had 9, and if you went almost halfway through the second period, they still had 9. And then by the end of the game, they were leading in shots. So let's hope that happens here and they start to get some more shots on goal. And it looked like he moved some of the lines. Like the lines looked like they got a little juggled. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Again, ASE, one period. You know, still a lot of hockey left. But yeah, I see what you're saying. And Ottawa does kind of have Toronto's number, like they do with Montreal. You're adopting one of the refugee kids from the earthquake. Well, that's that's an awesome thing to do. Congrats, good thing, man. Bob, yeah, that's a good point, and he was really good in the playoffs. In the playoffs when the season ended, they got finally a chance to have some practices in a row and get things worked on, and it worked once it finally clicked game 5. So, you know, it could be the same thing here where they're working on getting that. Once it clicks, we're going to be good to go in like Flint, however you want to say it. And yeah, I'm hoping for that. I wouldn't say the coach wasn't very good last season. He didn't have an opportunity to install his system until the season ended. They made the playoffs. They had like a week off, and he started to install the system. And it took till about game 5 when the back was against the wall, and it clicked. And they had it right up until they met Tampa Bay, which was clearly a better team. And yeah, so I would not say the coach was bad. Yeah, Larry, I think we're going to see the end of Weidman once once Edmondson is back, right? With Edmondson out, it kind of ties their hands, right? They have not much choice. But once Edmondson comes back, I think Weidman's going to be out of the lineup. And I think that's when the D will tighten up. I like Kulak. I think Kulak's going to be a good defenseman. And if they pair them up in the right way, I think the D can be really good. But right now, nope. But we'll see how they come out in the second. It'll be a bit telling, right? If they come out and they're still flat, that's a bit of a sign, right? Still, like I said, only 2 games into the season. It's hard to judge them harshly after 2 games. And 2 games not over yet, so still a lot of hockey. And me, I'm just babbling away over here. We should go out and get Hurdle somehow. Can't afford him right now. How are they going to pay for him? Depends if they give up. But now, the guy that I was willing to give up in Drouin, I don't want to give up because Drouin makes good money. In a trade, you could be able to afford a guy like Hurdle because Hurdle makes pretty good money. He's a UFA next year, so it's basically if you get him, it's a rental. I don't know. I don't know if it's good, depending what you'd have to give up for him, right? Because he's a rental. He more than likely won't be back next year. Yeah, it looks like we need, although the offense isn't clicking yet, but I think we need a better, when Edmondson gets back, we should be pretty good on defense. But if there's anything that I think we could use is another top 4 D-man that can bring some offense. They don't have a lot of offense coming from the back end. I've been saying this for a while. Where's the offense coming from the back end? That's why Weidman is there, because there's not a lot of offense back there. They need somebody like that. I just don't think he's working out. Not looking forward to playing Ottawa. Yeah, it's easy to say should have traded for Seth Jones. You don't know that he didn't try. We don't know who wasn't successful in getting him. We only know where he went. So, I mean, easy to say, but yeah, Seth Jones would be really nice on the blue line right now. Bob, also, it's a good point, but also the season just started. It takes a good 10 games to evaluate anything. And as we saw last year, they looked great at 10 games, and so you need even longer than that to really evaluate your team, usually about 20 games. And that's when you'll start seeing any movement from teams when we hit around the 20-game mark. And literally at 2 games, even though the defense looks horrible, still only 2 games in. It would be a lot better if they looked great starting off right away, but it's not the case. You can't bring Gustafsson back. He signed with Chicago. So you can't even do that. They got more ozone possession, double the scoring chances. Buffalo, this is not good. Montreal got to turn it around right now. Yeah, Savard doesn't get a lot of points anymore, Joe Habs. He has 17 points in the last 2 seasons. When we start season out good, we always do horrible at the end. And when we start off horrible, we usually end the season good. Well, let's hope that's exactly how it is. And it works vice versa for teams. Like, look at Buffalo before the last maybe 2 years. Before that, they came out like gangbusters, leading the league into November, and then it just like poof, air went out of the balloon, and that's it. So, yeah, it's usually like that. Gooley next season, I think at the earliest, yes, I think it's a possibility that we see Gooley playing a regular role here as early as next season. Leafs 3, Ottawa nothing, and the first, yep. Norlinder is injured, Mitch, and Norlinder's injured. And when he's healthy, he's going to go back to Sweden. I'm quite sure. He didn't look ready here, and you can't really call him up from there. But he's injured right now, so he couldn't be called up even if you wanted to or were able to. Norlinder did not make the team. I might be only because he's injured, but he's injured and he can't make the team. Face off at the center ice. Paquette. They end up winning the draw, but they toss it into Buffalo zone. Buffalo has it. I have no idea what the time is. I have no idea what the shots are, but I think it just started. So why would Paquette and Evans be on? Evans was changing up. He just got off the ice. Now it's the Dvorak line. Come on, boys. Let's see something. We got 40 seconds gone in the first. Kind of a not dangerous shot from the left. Wall, not a bad angle, but getting that way. They need a lot better than that. Who's the coach? Is it Hackstall? Matt, but I don't think Primo's ready, so I don't know that they're going to do that. I want to see Primo stay in Laval. Triggerman, hard to replace Weber. That's a problem. It's hard to replace what they lost in Weber on the back end. They certainly did not replace the offense, and I think that's going to be a problem from the back end. I don't know where the offense is coming from back there, other than Petrie. There's not a lot, so we're going to have to see if any develops. Oh, nice shot by Suzuki. Just missed the post. Are there any other Montreal Canadiens channels I would recommend? Scotian Canadian. Everybody, not. I mean, if you're looking for, I mean, there's Scotty to Hockey. I'm trying to think of them all. I don't watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of the other channels anymore because of I don't have time, and I don't really. Unless I really need to watch something like the hockey guy I'll watch, and a hockey junkie. I'm sorry, forgot about him. Hockey junkie. That's a great one. So Scotian Canadian Hockey Junkie, two other great Montreal Canadiens channels. Now, I don't think Primo will be starting games by next month. I really don't. Look, on that, I really hope not. I hope Montembeault does fine. Got almost 3 minutes gone in the second period. Still 2-0. Hard to say. I haven't watched much of this period yet. It's hard to say Montreal's doing better. I think they might. Is there a penalty here? What happened there? Yeah, holding. Penalty to Buffalo. Montreal on the power play. Yeah, Primo's not ready. He's not coming in that. He's not ready yet. It's why they got. I'm sure it's why they got Montembeault. Primo's not ready. They figured they're going to need a backup. They went out and got Montembeault because he came up on the waiver wire. I think that's why. How short is the leash on Montembeault tonight? No, I don't think it's short. Honestly, I don't. I don't know that you can blame Montembeault here. If he starts letting in really bad goals, yeah. But those first two goals, one of them he should have had. The other one was a screen goal. He no chance on it. So if he starts, if he keeps letting up like the one that went through the hole there, yeah, maybe. But I don't know. You need to see him play. You need him to play. Allen can't play every game. No idea how much time's left on the power play because of this stupid broadcast. Yeah, Bob. The second goal was not went through his arm. He should have had his no. There's a hole there. That's his fault. If it was closed, the puck doesn't go through. That's on Montembeault. The first goal though, he was totally screened. You can't really put that on Montembeault. So he's, he let in one goal that you could say he would like to have back. So far, okay. I mean, now we're almost 5 minutes into the second period. I don't see the same kind of domination by Buffalo yet in this period, so hopefully that's stopped. But that power play just looks slow, and it doesn't look, I don't know. It looks slow. They need to go cross ice more. Got to move the goalie around, move the defenders around. Who got the penalty? Another penalty to Buffalo. Daryl Adams, if Weber comes back in the playoffs and then starts playing next year or just next year, yeah, I mean, they won't have the salary cap relief, the LTIR money. So they'd have to figure it out. Yeah. 5-on-3 for probably not that long, though. Let's see, they look better 5-on-3 than last night. Suzuki's on the point right now with Petrie. Oh, now it's Drouin back there. Drouin goes after the puck. He's got it. Come on, guys. Let's go. Get on your horses and ride. Need some speed, some skating, some passing. Two-man advantage is over. Caulfield with a shot that I think hit the net from his office. Come on, you guys. You got to work. They're still keeping it in. Passing it around. Oh, man. That was a good save by Anderson, man. They had some chances in close there at the side of the net. Drouin shot gets blocked, and it goes all the way down. And I have no idea how long left on this power play. 14:20 left in the second. No idea of the shots. Perreault with it in Buffalo's corner along the boards. Gets down to Gallagher. He picks it up in the corner. It comes up to the point. Sherrod, I think. Weidman has it at the point. Passed it into Perreault and then in the slot, and it went into the corner. It's back at the point. The half wall shot that doesn't get through. Come on, you guys. You're just wasting it. Shot by Petrie from the point. Save Anderson. This is crazy. Although Montreal's got that turned around where they're only in their own zone. They're putting the pressure on Buffalo now, but man, they cannot connect. So it's, again, a hot goalie. They seem to run in this hot goalie shit all the time. Same as last year and the year before. We're always saying a hot goalie. Anyways, we're only halfway through the game. Still a lot of time left. Joe Habs, I'm 58. I'm insulted by that. No, I'm not. It's okay. Gooley won't be called up. I doubt he's sent back to junior. I think to call him up, it has to be on an emergency recall. So I don't think you're going to see Gooley. But Primo called up and playing bad will also not sell tickets. So no. And then you ruin a guy that's got really good potential to replace Price as your starter. That's why I say Primo's going to stay in the minors. He's coming up only if it's an emergency. Triggerman, it is not the same as losing to a Zamboni driver. No. Anderson is a good goalie still. Only the Leafs have that. Let them have that so we can bug them about it forever. That was like a rebound that got to Caulfield. Nice reaction by him to get it. There was a nice shot by Drouin that hit the defender. That looked like it was going top corner. All right, back underway. Face-off won by Buffalo. 13:29 left in this second period. Okay, it's in Buffalo zone. Can Montreal keep it in and get a goal? Power play is over. They're along the boards trying to get it. It comes back around behind the net. Buffalo's got it. Oh, up at the point, Montreal picked it up along the boards and dumped it in, but Buffalo just picked it up, and they're coming out from behind the net, or behind the goal line, now behind the net, trying to set up. And here we go. They're over their line, pass up to somebody at the blue line. He races in, takes a shot from the circle, save Montembeault. One of those saves that he looked kind of awkward making it. I don't know if Montembeault's confidence is screwed now. I hope not. Triggerman, I don't care who scores for Montreal as long as they score. They need a goal, and they need it in this period, if you ask me. I'll dare say this. If Buffalo gets the next goal, the game's over. That's how it looks to me. Oh, I can't believe the way this game is going. This is not the way I thought it would be midway through the second period. Nope, not at all. Anderson over to with Sherratt, and puck goes all the way down into the corner. They go after it. Buffalo comes up with it. They're not getting first on the puck. They're not coming up with the puck. Oh, they ever bungled that. That was a nice chance there for Buffalo, but they kind of bungled it passing around to each other. Now they're setting up in the Habs offensive zone, like it's a power play. It's at the point, over to the other side, back to that guy. One timer. Montembeault looked behind him though. He saved Montembeault. Montreal has it. They're at the red line, into Buffalo zone, in the corner along the boards. The half wall now, in the corner now behind the net. Buffalo has it. And I think he tossed it outside, ringed it off the glass and went into the netting and came back. I think that's what happened. So no penalty because it ringed off the glass. It's only a penalty if you do try to do that and it goes over the glass without touching anything. So it was a 2-on-1. They made the pass. By the time that got bobbled, the third guy showed up, but so did 2 or 3 other Habs. So, yeah, it was kind of a bit of a Keystone Cop type thing with Buffalo there. But it was a good opportunity. They just didn't make anything of it. Montreal has it to the side of the net, back to the point, to the other side, half wall, shot. One-timer saved by Anderson. Well, it was a shot by Savard. You kind of don't think or expect that to go in. 11:30 left in this period. Still 2-0. Buffalo crossing the line. Oh, they get an opportunity. Where is it? Oh, got a couple of opportunities, but the puck bounced around in the slot and got knocked away by Montreal. Still in the zone. Toffoli in the corner to the other side. They ring it around the boards, but Buffalo keeps it in, and then Montreal knocks it out. Someone at the line with it was a Montreal player. Can't tell who. Savard with it at the line. Pass up to Suzuki at the other blue line. He bobbles it. It gets into the zone, though, and now he's got it again at the boards. Comes in at the net. Pass over to the side. Doesn't get through all the way. Puck's at the blue line, at the point. Savard, just light pass up into the corner. Rings around, back to the other point. Weidman back the other way, behind the net. And then Armia comes up with it. At the half wall, scored. Armia at the half wall, tossed to the net. I don't know if it bounced around, but kind of a bit of a half wide open net. Weidman made no mistake. So Weidman gets his first goal as a Montreal Canadien. in his effort to stay with the Habs in the lineup. No, pass went right to Weidman, and Anderson didn't slide over. I don't know why. Why didn't he slide over fast enough? You'd think he would have. Oh, his own player kind of interfered with him. It wasn't a Hab. It was his own player. They're not going to challenge that, I hope. No. So it's 2-1. All right, let's see if we can come back. We got another goal. Nothing. They're not there yet. I'm not happy until they come back from this deficit. This is Buffalo they're playing. Breakaway. 2-on-1. 2-on-0. 1-on-0. Shot. Montembeault save. Two guys broke away. One Hab caught up with one of the guys. That's why I said it the way I did. Galley caught up enough to do damage enough so that the two guys couldn't pass it around. I think as Middlestat tried for the 5-hole, I think, but lifted it too high. Montreal in their corner, coming out, over the line, over the red line, over the blue line. Anderson going into the corner after it. And now it's Dvorak with it. Shot on goal from the right side. Save and rebound, and Buffalo comes up with it. They're in Montreal zone now, and was knocked away by Dvorak, but then Buffalo got it back, and then I don't know what happened. The whistle dead right now. We'll see what happened. We just got a penalty there? I didn't see why. Blade O'Muffin, how's it going, man? Yeah, not bad. And good save by Gallagher getting in there and disrupting a little bit. I'm sure that made a difference, right? So they couldn't pass sides and put it in. So that really helped out. Jacob, I don't know. I think he shuffled around a little bit on the lines in the middle of the first period. So I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to do some play-by-play, talk to you guys, and read your stuff. And it's too much for me right now. So, yeah, I'm not concentrating enough on who's doing what, unfortunately. I'm good, Blade. I'm good. This is my good luck stuff for the game. So I'm wearing same shirt and shorts as last season. And the Jofa's here. Wore it last night, didn't help. MAGA cannot turn up the volume. Nope. I don't want to get a copyright. We have life. Well, we got a goal, so that's life. Let's hope they can tie it up. To me, I think they need to tie it up before the period ends. And they cannot allow another Buffalo goal. Not the way this game is going. I wouldn't count like, oh, we'll get better in the third as well. No. You keep them off the score sheet now and build on that one goal. Drouin in the box. Oh, you're wearing the same shirt as me, Blade? That's cool. That's funny. That's really funny. Ageslan. The helmet is for good luck or to help them catch up. If they're behind by a goal with a minute or 2 or 3 left, or we're in overtime, I wear that. It's been pretty lucky. They score more often than not when I wear it. But it's only for the end of the game if they're losing or tied. It's an old Jofa helmet. So it's like the old helmet from, I don't know when that was from. It's got to be from the 80s. That was a good save by him. I don't know that he saw what he did, but he had his glove where it needed to be. Kind of looked like he went. Anyway, he made the save. A minute 35 left in the power play. They're showing it. They figured it out. Wow. How about that? That's like learning on the fly. 9 minutes left in the second. It's 2-1. They still don't have the shots, though. Maybe next period they'll figure it out and have the shots up there. Minute 24 left in the power play. Face-off should be, I think, to the right of Montembeault here. Yeah, shot came from the right. I think it'll be to the right. It is. Won by Buffalo. It's at the point. No, he faked the shot, passed it over to the left, and it was a one-timer saved by Montembeault. Back up at the point. Oh, Montreal gets it to the side anyway. They don't clear it out. Oh, save Montembeault. Goes back to the point. Over to the right side. He's just moving it around. Back to the point. Over to the left side. Back to the point. Over to the right. Back to the point. Back to the right. Shoot. Wide. Whistled down. I think it went over either wide or it went off something and went out. Well, Montembeault settled down a bit, so and you know, the defense looks a little better. So let's see how they how the rest of the game. They still got time, right? They're only down by 1 now. They still got plenty of time to come back. 8:12 left in the second. Montreal kind of dumps it all the way down. That icing was waved off. Okay. Buffalo comes out over the line, through the neutral zone into Montreal's corner. They don't have possession, and it is whistled down as icing. I think. $7:55 left in the second period. 2-1 game, 21 seconds left in this power play. Armia facing off here. Loses to Buffalo. Seven seconds left in the power play. So Montreal, Sabres power. Montreal kills off the power play. 7:30 left in this second period. Buffalo over the line, loses it. Montreal's got it. Petrie. Long stretch pass to the other side of the ice. A shot by, I think, Drew, saved by Anderson. Puck comes all the way back, and it's icing. Is that icing? Yeah, it went off the goalie. He says, I'm not sure that should be the game. It went off the goalie. Rebound came all the way back. I don't know if that's icing. But it's icing. In the new NHL, that is icing. All right, face off to the left of Anderson, won by Buffalo. Along the boards in the corner, pops out to Suzuki. He dumps it back. Perreault's got it. That is Suzuki. Why is Perreault out there with Suzuki? Huh? And Toffoli. Well, I told you he interchanges wingers, so I guess Caulfield's been moved around here. $6:47 left in this second. Buffalo, the players are thinking, wow, our first game and we have a lead. I can't believe we're playing with a lead in our first game of the season. Wow. Because we suck. But they don't look like they suck. Not tonight. Sherratt with it along the boards. Pass cross ice to point. Back the other way. Sherratt fired from the right side. Stopped by Anderson, and the puck goes to Buffalo, and they get it out. But it comes all the way home. Picked up by Savard, and it is whistled down for icing. Yeah, I see but I think Paquette might have been out there because he was on the ice already. Because I saw Toffoli was out there with them, but yeah, Perot seems to be playing with Suzuki and Toffoli. Come on, guys, let's get another goal and tie this up with 5:56 left in this second period. Running out of time in the second. Come on, boys. Caulfield, Evans, Gallagher. I think that's how it is. Yeah. Yep. He adjusts during the game. This is what he thinks will be better. And quite frankly, they've been playing better. So if you want to say bad on Ducharme, but they're playing better a little bit. Not great, but it is better. So it's kind of working. In the intermission, I'm going to have to go get a little more. So I'll take a break for a sec. But we still have a few minutes left here. Was it too many men penalty? Yeah, that's not good. But that happens sometimes at the beginning of the season. I think what we're seeing is just beginning of the season, they need to gel a little more. They need a little more work, and I think that's what we're seeing. But Luca, I don't know that you'll say lines in a blender. He does keep. I said this in a couple of videos. He, from what I had heard and read about him, he likes to pair up a center and a winger, and then that other winger is kind of an interchangeable thing. That's what we're seeing. I think that's fine. That's his style. And quite frankly, they are playing better a little bit. So that means that worked. Let's see if they can play better enough to freaking win the game. Problem is, the last part of what you said is it's against the worst team in the league, and that's where the worry is. We lost time playing kids in the training camp. No, but the training camp's not long. 6 games is not a lot of preseason games, and training camp's only 2.5 weeks now. So the first 10 games of the season is almost like it's part of training camp, except these games count. Anyways, we'll see. I don't want to be a Habs apologist when they're playing bad, but they did pick it up in the second. But they need to pick it up more because they're still not beating them. So 5:10 left now in the second. It's 2-1 for Buffalo. Olofsson coming out of his zone, passed up into the neutral zone, not cleanly. Montreal dumps it back the other way, goes into the corner. Suzuki against 3 Sabres, but he doesn't get the puck. And they ring around the other way, and now somebody comes up with it, passes it back. They go cross ice, but they're coming out. Come on, boys. Hit them hard and get that puck. That's what it's about. Hit them hard, boys. A minute 5 left in the Sabres power play. Their power play right now not doing anything. So there's a shot, one-timer saved by Montembeault. Puck comes back to Buffalo in the corner, and then they try to come up the boards with it. Player falls, and there is a penalty to Montreal. 5-on-3 for Buffalo for 48 seconds. Here we go. Going to be 3-1 in a sec. Let's see what Montembeault's got if he can keep them off the board. And remember, they can score 2 here if they get a goal in the first 48 seconds. Well, they still have a power play. Another one to kill after that. Did I say 48 seconds? Come on, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're made of. Come on. Come on. Face-off won by Montreal. So nothing happening in this game. It's crazy. Come on, guys. Get it out of your zone and do something with it. Buffalo set it up in the Montreal zone, passing it around. Obviously, it's a 5-on-3, so. Shot wide. Be awesome, though. 5-on-3 and Montreal scores a short-handed goal that way. That would be kind of awesome. Not happening. Alex Sherrod always gets a lot of penalty time. He led the team last year in penalties. Shot from the left side, doesn't go through. Back, Montreal, come on, clear it. Anderson clears it out. First power play is over. Yeah. So it's now 5-on-4. Come on, guys. Kill the second one. Scored. Damn it. Through the 5 hole. Oh, boy. I think he was screened, but through the 5 hole. I think through the 5 hole. Yep. He was screened, though. He was screened. .252 left in the period. Come on. Clear your effing zone, boys. Weak shot by Gallagher. He tried to go around somebody. Dumped into the corner by Buffalo. Oh. Jesus. Come on. Saved by Montembeault. Yeah, they're not getting any better in this period, that's for sure. We may need Weber, but we're not getting him, so it's not an option. Too many Quebecers on the team. You don't really want to say that. You know what? I don't. I'm not going to say that. I think it's good that they've got more Quebecers. It's good for the fans, as long as they're good players, And some of them that they brought in, they didn't make the team. So I think the guys that are here are good. They're good players. I have no problem with Paquette and Perreault, that's for sure. And Savard, I still have no problem with the way they're playing or them being on the team. I have a problem with porous defense. .120 left in the second period. 3-1 Buffalo. No idea about the shots. Montreal carrying it into Buffalo zone right now, going into the corner, holding on to the puck, into the slot, high slot, shot blocked. Buffalo coming back, 3-on-2. Jesus. Are you? Four to 1. Montreal's losing tonight. Montembeault is going to get torn up on Twitter tomorrow or tonight starting. Petty, season is not over for Montreal in 2 games. Come on now. Come on. That's ridiculous, man. Come on. It's 2 games into the season. Yeah, turn on the lights for tonight. Party's over for tonight. I don't. You know what? And Bjork scored. How does Bjork? I mean, she's a weird singer to start with. I don't know how they picked her up. But yeah, I think it was Bjork that scored. But the season's not over. The lights out for tonight. But there's still a whole period left. So, but it's 4-1 now, and they just cannot freaking score. I just don't get this. Is that a penalty? Buffalo penalty? They whistled it down. They were fighting for it in the corner. Yeah, Buffalo penalty. Bayboy, yeah, and he's only had 26 games in the NHL. This is only his 27th game. Petty, I agree. They probably won't come back tonight, but to say season's over after 2 games, it's a little much for me. .17 seconds left in this period. They're on the power play. A minute 43 left, so they'll have a minute and a half of power play time starting the third. Yeah, Bobcat, and they're not scoring with 13 seconds left. Yeah, Brad, it's not very fun to watch right now. And don't worry, if this keeps up game after game, I'm not going to be all this apologist about for Habs. I'll start getting on them, but it's only game 2. So no, I'm not going to come down on them right now. Montembeault not having a good game. Defense not having a good game. Offense, half. They're there. They're making the moves and all that. They can't pull the trigger. So, I don't know. 1.8 seconds left in this period. Penny, I agree. It's Buffalo, but it doesn't mean the season's over. Come on. I agree. This is a horrible loss to lose to Buffalo like this, without a doubt. But, it's game 2. Good points there, Blended Family, by the way. Hi, good to see you, buddy. Montreal played a hard game last night. Buffalo rested, plus home opener. This won't happen again. Those are good points, actually. Montreal on back-to-back. Buffalo, their first game, season opener. They're a little bit more pumped. No matter how you look at it, they're a little bit more pumped, and I guess that's what we're seeing. But it's that and the goalie not having a good night. I think you got to take both. Brad, I'm not going to disagree right now, but it's still only the second game. No matter what you want to say, still only game 2 of an 82-game schedule. Hako, I'll agree with that. Shameful and embarrassing. I'll agree with that. Still doesn't mean its season's over. Come on. Eric, wouldn't that be awesome? Have a line like that to come in? That would be just freaking awesome. Just let's let them enjoy something. I don't think they're going to have a lot of joy this season. So, I mean, for that, okay. I just wish it wasn't at the expense of us. Blended family, you're absolutely right? And no team wins now. Although, you have a season where it's really close. You can look back and say, well, they could have won those games. But it's spilt milk. You can't cry over it. Saltwater, though, McNiven only played the one game. So I was a little surprised, though, that they didn't give McNiven another look. But, yeah, I don't know. And also, Montembeault's first start for Montreal. He's going to get another one and probably a couple more. We'll see how he does. This is his first start. There's a lot of things to look at to say, well, it looks bad tonight, but it can change like that in the next game. That's, but this looks bad. I mean, this is bad, shameful, all of that. I agree. I agree. I'm not apologizing for this. It's just that, it doesn't mean a lot in game 2 of an 82-game schedule. Bob, they may surprise a little bit, but they're not turning around this year. You're right about they're getting draft picks and all that, and that could work out over the next few years. But this year, that's not going to make a difference. Habs aren't really rebuilding. They're not rebuilding. Don't forget that. We're missing Carey Price. We're missing Edmondson. We're missing, I don't know who else is out. I mean, these are Hoffman. These are things that, when they're back, everyone's healthy, be different. Carey Price is obviously going to be a lot longer term, though. So we're on a bloody intermission. Ottawa 3, Toronto. Is that Toronto a happy face or that's a 1? Ottawa nothing. Toronto nothing. So there you go. Is their season over after this game? If they lose to Ottawa? No, nobody's going to say that yet. They're going to say that about Montreal. So Triggerman, I hope he's not a Kincaid 2.0. Well, he's not. Kincaid had a career and he was decent for a long time. Montembeault's only his 27th game, so he's a young kid. Just turned 25, I think. Or he's about to turn 25 in November. Oh, Bob, without a doubt, the way Montreal was playing at the end of the year, I don't doubt that. I remember you saying that too. Detroit 2, Tampa nothing. Right. Early season. Is their season over? No. So Montreal's season not over. Saltwater, it's not fixed, but they should be better as the games go on, obviously. If they don't improve, that's a problem. But, right now, you can't worry about it. It's not fun to watch. It's frustrating. I don't like it, but I'm not worried about it. Yeah, blended family's right, but we're Habs fans, so I don't think a lot of us will do that. I will. I mean, I am. I'm not worrying about this. After between 10 and 20 games, if this is still happening, that's a worry. In the first 10, 20 games, it's not as much. And especially not in the first two games. So they'll beat Rangers on Saturday. I hope so. It'll be nice. Hey, X-Sick, how's it going? Seems the lack of a full roster in training camp paid off. Well, not tonight, it's not. Larry Mice, that's what I was saying. Buffalo, not last season, and I don't know about the season before, but I think so. For the 3 seasons in a row, Buffalo was lights out at the beginning of the season. By mid-November, not so much. And so this could be what we're seeing here now, even though it's kind of a shitty lineup, but it doesn't matter really sometimes for that. So again, another reason why you can't read a lot into it. Triggerman, you could be right, but I think it's a little bit. I don't know how to put it. It's a little bit much to say that right now. It's just 2 games in. You may end up being right, though, but it's hard to say that 2 games in and write it off. You can't. Exic, yeah, I mean, it's what it looks like, but it's, like I said, 10 games in, let's take another look at and see how they're doing. I dare say they'll be doing better. But no, I'm not going to get upset. I'm frustrated, though. It's not fun to watch. But you know what? You got to laugh it off, shrug it off, forget this game when it's done, and you move on to New York on Saturday, and that's what you got to do. That's what I'm about. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. But we got a period. Listen, it's 3 goals. It's not. It's not unheard of for a team to come back from a 3-goal deficit. So, let's see how the third period goes. At some point, they're going to click, and it's going to look better. It could happen in mid-game. So they could come back in the third period, and for some reason, everything just clicks into place, and the puck's moving the right way, passes are good, and everything's going good. So I'm hoping for that next period. I'm not really counting on it. And don't ask me about the Jofa in a 4-1 loss, because that I'm not putting on. If it gets closer and we get near the end of the period, I will put it on, but not with a 4-1 lead for them. One more goal by Montreal, and then we get closer to the end, I'll put it on. So please don't bombard me with asking. It's for when the games get close, not far like this. 3-goal lead's too far. It's not a close game. Exic, another good thing, right? And I've been reading about it. And it's a tough schedule. They're on the road for a lot of the games at the beginning. And I shouldn't say that. They're back home after. No, they're back home tomorrow or Saturday. Anyway, it's a weird month. If they can get through the first month, the first 10, 15 games, they should be good. Larry Mice, we're all missing Weber. But again, early, we'll see. Some guys can step up yet. Still early in the season. But I'm not liking how they're playing, that's for sure. I'm not liking Montembeault tonight either. And I know I sound like an apologist. I know. Franco, thanks for putting that up. I know I took down the other. Oh yeah, because we're out. Yeah, listen to Franco. This is the banner I should have put up here. Hang on. It's here somewhere. There we go. Give a thumbs up if you're enjoying this, and ring the notifications bell. That'll notify you when the new videos come out and the live streams come out. And consider taking membership. Hit that join button on the bottom. It'll tell you everything. Membership start as low as $1.99, and yeah, check that out. And then you get entered in the giveaway for the next drawing of a hat, just like this one. I think I have 3 more. So I'm looking for T-shirts and stuff right now for more giveaways. There's always a giveaway coming up on this channel. Always. Unfortunately, the channel is at a point where it's got to be on the donations. Once the channel's doing better and there's, more income coming in, I will have giveaways just to everyone. It'll be different, It'll be that one still going on, and there'll be other giveaways. So there's plans in the works for other giveaways, and you don't have to be a member or have given a donation. We'll see how we get with that. Joe Habs, GGR is no longer a part of this channel. His choice. We need to trade for Jack Johnson? Yeah, I don't think so. Gislaine, yeah, we came back and won 6-5. I remember that. Larry, yeah, exactly. They're on back-to-back games. It makes a difference. Eric M., I agree with you there. That's what I was talking about earlier about defensive pairings. Yeah, I think I hope they start adjusting those too. Sens Fan 7, hey, congrats on that win, especially against the Leafs. Bergie will move if the team slips again for the 5-6 games for sure. Yeah, still 5-6 games, no. I don't think you're going to see any movement on teams until they hit around the 20-game mark. It's usually around the 20-game mark, and then you reevaluate your team, and you might make a move. But I don't think before that. I think making moves early like that is that's panicking, and you don't want to be panicking. Yeah, I think you're right. Lemonhead, yeah, I think that's how I have it too. I think it should be when Edmondson comes back. But right now, Kulak, Petrie, Savard and Romanov, and Sherratt and Weidman. That's how I would line them up, because now you got a stay-at-home guy and a puck mover. I think it's a better way to do it, but I did say in my lineup video they're going to do Sherratt, Savard, and they are. So am I surprised? Nope, I'm not surprised at all, actually, by that. So hey, RPM, that would be awesome if you could do that. I would love to see that. That's what, the 29th of November? Awesome. Thank you. That would be like amazing. So thank you if you do that. I'll be looking for it. Exit, yeah, you might see that adjustment maybe even next game. I don't know. But I agree with you. I mean, I agree with that. That's Matt. Matt just texted me, what the hell's wrong with the team? I'm going to tell him the same thing. It's only Game 2. Do you think Primo's ready? No. Sens fan, I really don't think Primo's ready. I'd like to see him do another year in Laval. Eric, I don't know that you can say not so much changes with the coach. I think we're seeing different coaching. And when you change up the wingers like that, it just may take a number of games before they get it right and they gel and whatever, and they get used to it, whatever it is. So I think that's what you're seeing. They're going through, right? It really worked in the playoffs. You guys can't argue about that. Suzuki should get a hat trick. Show why he's worth $8 million. Wow, that would be awesome. I would love it if he'd get a hat trick every game. That would just be like awesome. Matt, I told him it's only game 2. LOL. He said it's Buffalo. Yeah, frustrating. Hoffman should help. Listen, that's another. Hoffman will come back. That'll make the power play work better. You're going to get more scoring chances. So you got to remember, we got guys out that are kind of key to our offense. Burrows is just Kirk Muller 2.0 so far, and you're not that wrong because under Muller, I think the power play was at like 19% even, and under Burrows it was at 19.2%. So not a difference, but this year a lot of different personnel, so it is a different look power play, right? When Hoffman gets there, I think we'll have a better look at how it's really going to work. We'll see, but it's a different look. They're not keen on getting the puck to Weber for the shot. They don't have him there. It's a different look. So it's an adjustment too for them. Remember that. And with a short training camp, the first few games are kind of like still a bit like training camp. So, and it's the same for every team. It's not just Montreal. Yeah, RPM, I'm not sold on that from what I saw. And I don't want to reshake his confidence by doing that to him. His confidence was shaken last year against, I think it was Edmonton, where Allen had to go in and console him in the hallway. That he was shaken, and I think it's taking a little time to get that back. And I think he should do that in Laval, not here in Montreal. Oh, if I wanted to, I could do that, RPM. I could do that. I don't know. Like, I've got something that might, I'm going to put it in the window. I made this today. Hang on, let me take away the banner. No, the comment. Let me take away the comment. Just give me a sec because I forgot it was up. I don't know where it is. There it is. So I made this today. And I made some new artwork. If you go on my channel page, you'll see there's some new artwork. Joe Habs, I don't know. I haven't heard from Luna in a little while. So I don't know. I'm just talking about the artwork. I was supposed to get work on some artwork with them. I haven't heard anything, so I made some. So I've got a new banner on my channel. And this, I think, is going to be a t-shirt. So I don't know if you like that or not, but I could send you that, and I can easily design something with a white background that might be easier. So, yeah, I'm going to make a note for myself. I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's probably it. All right, I got the note down. But Joe Habs, I'm hoping Luna will be back. I don't know. I hope so. 18:25 left in the third, 4-1. Nothing's really changed. This game is pretty much over. It's a sad game. Oh, man, Buffalo's still getting the shots. I don't. What are the shots? Can you guys, anybody see the shots? Let me know. I don't know what they are. $17:28 left in the third. 4-1 Buffalo. I don't know. They're going to come back. Anyway, face off in Buffalo zone, won by Buffalo. Goes into the corner, and then it's lobbed out to center ice. Montreal picks it up, dumps it back the other way, and Buffalo chases it into the corner. There's a collision at the net. Puck was loose. Now it's back in the corner. They're fighting for it. Come on, guys. Okay, it's out in right at center ice. Buffalo backing up with it. Come back over the line with the defenseman, and it is a bit of a struggle there. I don't even know where the puck is. Oh, back with the Buffalo guy. They have it at center ice again, and he's tripped. Back on the penalty kill. Ben Sherratt with a tripping call. Sherratt wearing the A today, I see. Primo was drafted 199th or 200. No, Jake Evans was 201st. You're right. Depending when Price is done, he may not make it to the NHL with Montreal. In fact, the next goal he may not even be drafted yet. You might be right. Honestly, I can see him being a backup for a couple of years, and then we'll see what happens. But you might be right. 27-24 are the shots in favor of Buffalo. Thank you, Joe House. Buffalo's power play, 1:45 left. 16:15 left in the period. Arvidsson shot, I think, went over the net or wide anyway, but I think over the net. Not sure. I say Arvidsson, Olofsson. Not Arvidsson. At the point, back over to Olofsson, back to the point, back to Olofsson, off his skate, back to the side of the net, cross ice to the other side, back to Olofsson, back to the point, back to Olofsson, shot. Shot from the other side. Guess what happened? Can you guess what happened? I bet you can, because it was a goal. 5-1. Game is definitely over. I wish there was only a minute or two left so it could be over. But we got like 15 minutes, 15 and a half minutes to go and suffer through. You see, you guys can at least turn it off and just walk away. I can't really do that. So, yeah, this is really tough to watch right now. And you see the movement on that power play? Montreal needs to do that. They started to move the puck around cross ice every way, which way but loose. And they got a goal. You got to move the goalie around. And the defense, you got to keep them. Anyway, Montreal could learn a freaking lesson from Buffalo tonight. And I hope they do, because Buffalo's still in Montreal zone, controlling the puck, shot, went wide. Montembeault's body language ain't good right now. He's defeated. Oh, man. You know, it'd be great. You know the movie Click? If I had that, right? We'll fast forward. It'd be so great. Triggerman, you may be right. I don't know, but it's his first game with Montreal. You got to give him a few and see. Can we trade for Lindgren? I don't think we want Lindgren back. You can't say Lindgren was better. Fight. Who's fighting? Oh, Caggiula and Gallagher. What did he do? He jumped Gallagher at the side of the net. Is that what happened? What are they mad at? They're freaking winning 5-1. Oh, I see why he got mad. I see why he got mad. Jesus. He got in on him and then he pulled him down. But I see why he got mad. Gallagher was beating on him a bit. Too late to claim Hutchison. He cleared. Long pass all the way down, icing. 14-13 left. Paulie, I mean, that might be what happens, right? It's just the beginning of the season. If this is still happening 10, 15 games in, okay, but it's not 10 or 15 games in. But yeah, I mean, they might lose a few until they start winning. Shouldn't have let Lindgren go. I don't know. I don't think Lindgren would be that much better. Montembeault's first game. Give him a little bit of time. Man, can they not? Can they stop giving them chances like that? Yeah, between Bob and Hako there, yeah. But it's not that Buffalo team, though. That's what I don't understand. I mean, this is not a good team anymore at all. So I don't know how they're doing it, but sometimes, it doesn't matter who the players are on a team. That team just gives you problems every year. So maybe that's just the case. They just don't do well against Buffalo. RPM, yeah. Well, I hope they win the game you're at. Hey, Polly, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Luca, absolutely. This is a beatdown. Imagine a beatdown from a totally crappy team which should be that way, right? It should be totally crappy. No, this is bad. This is shameful, embarrassing, and really hard to watch. And I just wish they would have no more commercial breaks and they would get to the game and they'd finish this game. I'd like that. That would be really good. Anyway, it's almost over. It's not that much longer. I don't know what's such a delay for. Seems like it's a long delay for something. It's no longer the TV timeout because that happened. Okay, they're getting ready for the face-off. They just threw Paquette out, and Lehkonen loses the draw. Back to the point, over to the side. Olofsson rings it behind the net, goes all the way around the other side. Again, in the corner, Montreal comes up with it and lobs it up and into the neutral zone. Come on, guys. 13 minutes, 4 goals. Let's go. Play call down. Puck whistle dead. I don't know why. Imagine those stats. He's a first line right wing. Wow. Face off. Won by Buffalo. Keep saying that too many times. Won by Buffalo. Buffalo over the line. In the corner, ringed around the other way. Up to the point on a half wall anyway. Shot. Saved Montembeault. He hangs on. 13-10 to go. Okposo, I don't think is on top. I saw the lineup. He was fourth line. So maybe they moved him up because he's playing well tonight, but he's supposed to be their fourth line winger. They're saying Ole, well, I don't blame him. Bob, thanks for being here. Have a great night. Thank you. RPM, yeah. I mean, Buffalo seems to have our number. I'll agree. And it's holding true tonight. No, they're going to enjoy this win, I'm sure. This is going to be a win that they're going to enjoy because they're not going to get a ton of them this year. All right. Gallagher just took the draw. They won the draw. Come on, guys. Let's make a pass. They can't make a pass tonight for their freaking lives. Come on. Buffalo in control, sort of, in Montreal zone. Looks like they're on the power play. I thought that came out. Montreal gets it in the slot, and then the pass hits a player, and Buffalo keeps it in. Now they get it out. They ring it around down the boards, goes all the way, and it is icing. No, not icing. Waved off. They come up through center into Montreal's zone, and Montreal repels it back the other way. Cheers, Bob. Tonight, nothing. They showed very little chemistry tonight. No finish, zero finish. And the goalie was kind of, Going to be a long season without Price, I think. Honestly, I think so. That's why I picked them not to be in the playoffs if Price is out. $10:40 left in the game. They're not coming back. It's 10:40 left in the game. Montreal has not managed to look good at all in this game. Like, at all. At least against Toronto, first 10 minutes, they looked great. Nothing in this game. Oh, come on. You can't even make the pass. Their passing's been bad. That was Dvorak with a bad pass. Their passing's been bad tonight. James, I am keeping the faith. You don't have to worry. It's only 2 games in. I'm absolutely fine. No worries. And you know what's been pretty good tonight? I have to say, refs so far haven't been bad. That's a surprise to me. I was expecting pretty much every game to be complaining about the refs. I don't have complaints tonight about the refs. The Habs have been garbage. That's it. But yeah, James, don't worry. I don't give up on them after 2 games. Come on. Come on. That was interference there too, but no goal, so no problem. Suzuki coming up. Come on, Suzuki. Show us what you got. Come on. Oh, nice pass there. It's too bad Perot couldn't get to it. Oh. Suzuki trying. Come on. Get a goal at least. Come on, get a goal, guys. They're just keeping it along the boards. Can't get into the center. Buffalo managing to keep them out of the middle a lot. RPM, you're right, eh? Excuse me. Come on. Lehkonen carrying it over the line. Pass attempt, but he lifted it. Did nothing. Buffalo clears it all the way down. Sherratt with it. Pass up to Dvorak along the left. Comes in. Looking for somebody. Behind the net. Back to the other side. Romanov from the point shot hits somebody. Buffalo guy, he's hurt. Shaking it off. They clear it. Petrie in the corner against somebody, and Romanov knocks it up along the boards. Buffalo knocks it back. They got possession there at the point. Shot from the point, hit the Montreal guy, did nothing. Montreal gets it along the boards, and they finally clear it into neutral zone, but not for long. Goes back into their zone. But Buffalo changes up. 6:15 left in this period. We're almost over. It's almost over, boys. It's almost over. Hako, have a great night, buddy. I'm glad this game is not going to go as long as the other game. Okay, Caulfield in the zone. Pass gets knocked down, and Buffalo clears it. Montreal in their zone, behind the net. Weidman, I think that's Weidman with it behind the net. Off the Pearl on the side. It was in his skates. And now Buffalo's got it. They come in over the line and dump it. Shot from almost point. Goes wide. And Montreal gets it out along the boards. And all the way down from the blue line. So no icing. But they can't get the puck. Once they do something with it, they can't get the puck. There's no fluidity to their game. Their passing is no good tonight. So that doesn't help. Come on. Come on. It's in Buffalo zone. It's behind the net right now. They ring it around the boards out to the point. Montreal gets it. Armia has it, dumps it off to the boards. The guy on the boards. Armia gets it back. I don't know who has it there. Armia back from in the point in the circle. Takes a shot. I don't think that got through. And now Buffalo coming back up Montreal's zone. 2-on-1 shot. Goes wide from what I could tell. And Montreal comes up with it, and they get it out and into Buffalo's zone. Buffalo right away up through the middle. Sort of the middle. Whistle dead at the, just over the line. Must have been offside. 5-1 Buffalo, and not a lot of time left. Thank God. Not a lot of time left. 5 minutes about. Yeah, my sentiments, RPM. I'm now really tired, and this is a boring game. Can't even keep you freaking excited this game at all. Montreal really not doing much of anything. Like they're almost doing something, and then it's just it doesn't come about. So there's just no good fluidity, I guess is the right word, to this game for them tonight. Their passing is bad tonight, man. And not great at the dot tonight either. And yeah, Joe Habs 2 goals in 2 games. That's not great. You get it. But still, I'm going to go back and say it's still only the second game of the season. So no fun to watch and all that, but I'm definitely not panicking about it in any way. Okay, come on, back from the commercial break. Let's just get this over with. Come on. Can't we just do that? Hey, if you're still having a good time in here, give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Ring the notifications bell. That'll get you notified of any videos or live streams that come out. And you hit the join button on the bottom. Check out the options for the memberships. And if you do take a membership or happen to give a super chat or a super sticker, you will get in the next draw for that hat. Just gave one away in the first intermission if you weren't here. And yeah, maybe you can win the next one. All right. Hey, David, how's it going? Long time. All right. I don't see the time. 3:50 left on the clock. 5-1 Buffalo. This is just a shitty game. Matt, their PK not working well. After having like the absolute best PK in the playoffs, they were lights out, and now the PK sucks. Come on, guys. Good to hear, David. Good to hear. 3:12 left. I was trying to wait it out. Sorry, but hey, Montreal, they're trying, but it's not getting the shots. Need 4 goals to tie. There's under 3 minutes left. Ain't happening. Craig Anderson there on the screen doing his job, man. 41 years old. I think that's why his number is 41 because he's 41. Yeah, doing a good job tonight. Craig Anderson always was a good goalie. RPM, absolutely. Like even if they were winning, right, and they beat the Leafs and they're winning here, you can't even get overly excited about that either because it's only 2 games. There's no doubt. It's not just because we're losing. And no, we're Habs fans. We shouldn't be writing off the team at this point after 2 games, or if they were winning, planning a Stanley Cup parade. Thanks, David. Happy belated Thanksgiving to you. I'm doing fine. Other than the knees and the back, I'm doing fine. No worries. Matt with another message. Is it the team or Montembeault, he asks. And I'm writing back, both. Montembeault not having a great night, but the team not having a great night either. So it's both. You can't just pin this on Montembeault. Oh, come on. Commercial break in a game where there's 2 minutes left or less. Why? They need the money, that's why. All right, what we got left? Come on. Let's get this game over. All right. 2:40 left. Puck comes all the way back down in Montreal zone. Face-offs, icing was waved off. Come on. Shot from a kind of bad angle by Sherratt. Save Anderson. With 21 left in this period. We're almost there. We almost made it to the end. Yay! Joe Habs doesn't. It's a start. You know what? It's not so bad. Toronto about to go down 2-0 if they haven't already. Tampa Bay was losing. I mean, it's just a bad start and doesn't mean anything 2 games in. Like it really, literally doesn't mean anything 2 games in. Shot by Toffoli, just wide of missing the top corner. Buffalo comes back with under 2 minutes to go. Come on, guys, let's go. 138. Let's get a goal. You're not going to get much, but let's get a goal. Be less shameful. Minute 20 left. A minute. Come on, we're almost there. Under a minute to go. Come on, Caulfield, get it. No, it's Dvorak. Private number. Who else calling me like that? 9:30 at night. Private number. I don't answer. Leave a message and I'll answer. Could be the ex-girlfriend watching me. If you are, hi, Connie. Oh, geez, if that is the case, then now she knows that that's, anyway, it is what it is. If it's important to leave a message, that's how I do it. You call me and I don't know your number, I don't really answer. Okay, 2 in a row and I answer. Hello. 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 So why 2 calls in a row? See, no, it's on speakerphone. Hello. Bye. Okay, game's over. Hey, bye. Have a good night. Andre, have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. That's gone. Very disappointing game. All right. Well, they didn't call back. Scam call. Probably it was probably one of those robocalls, but I mean that was a long time without getting anything actually talking. So I don't know, just dead air. They called me twice. Usually a robocall, if they don't get you, they might try again. So like I'm thinking that, but doesn't matter. Just private number. If they call back right away, it's like okay, maybe it's somebody that doesn't have their normal number calling me. It's important. That's why I answered. Did I take a chance that way? Anyway, what are you gonna do? All right. Can't believe we lost to Buffalo. I agree with that. I mean, I can, but I can't at the same time, and so horribly. Like, it's bad enough if they would have lost a really close game, but to be like totally dominated in the game, that's kind of. It's only game 2, so don't even. It's over now. Put it behind you. It's in the rearview mirror. That's what they should do, and I believe that's what they will do. They'll work on the problems that they're having, and hopefully over the first 10 games, we're going to see an improvement and them being where we kind of figure they should be. ASE, it does not seem so bad now. You're 100% right. And I do apologize for what I said because you were right and I was wrong. Anti-Semitic pizza. I love that. Two games in, chill chat. That's a cool name. As long as you realize I'm a Jewish guy. My dog just agreed with that. She heard something. I heard nothing. Oh, all right. I think we're going to take off here. Larry, I hope not. I don't think we're going to finish dead last. It's 2 games in. Don't worry about it. Really, we got to chill. It's not the end of the world. Who's pissed? What is going on, Joe Habs? They lost a game, an early season game. They looked horrible doing it to a horrible team. I don't know. What else can you say? It's done, and that's it. It's over in the rear view, as I say, and let's put it behind us. Now we got Rangers on Saturday. I believe also a 7:00 start. So the times, it is a Saturday. I may possibly put the pregame show on a little earlier. So look for that. I'm not sure. I'm contemplating doing the pregame show a little earlier. Puts a little separation between the two shows. I think it might work better. We'll see. Buffalo play like a playoff team, but it's 2 games in. Even for them, it's 2 games in. They're not going to keep that up for 80 more games. I can't see that. Not with that lineup. I don't see that happening. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. All right, I'm going to take off here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. Please give a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't yet. And consider hitting that join button. I'd appreciate that. And maybe even hit the subscribe if you haven't yet. So I'll be back on Saturday at either 5 or 6 for the pregame and 7:00 for the game. So don't worry about that. We'll be back here for that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks for watching. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Possibly Matt will be on Saturday, he said. So we might have Matt back. So have a good night, everybody. Bye, y'all.